I oftentimes take care of children who have, unfortunately, very high-risk leukemias. So the goal of my lab is to try and prevent many of those children from needing a bone marrow transplant by developing more effective, less toxic therapies for them.
During my training, really found blood and hematology as my passion. Probably actually started from when I was a kid and went with my mom into work. She was a phlebotomist, and I get to look and study blood now with my patients as well as with research.
My dad has a blood disease, a cardiovascular disease, and I wanted to solve his disease.
I think my spark comes mostly from seeing relief on the face of a patient, or in particular, since I'm a pediatrician, their parents, when I can say, good news is we have a lot to offer to make this better.
We developed a technology that helps keep hemostatic agents, things that clot blood, that helps keep them in the wound. And we think it'll be useful in situations of trauma before the patient reaches the hospital. But we also have versions that can be used in the hospital as well. So they can be used to stop bleeds during surgery.
An individual that I take care of has been his primary doctor since I came here in 2016, and he now is really thriving and participating as a very competitive, varsity athlete, in part because he's able to receive a medicine that we helped participate in the clinical trials here. I think those are the very exciting, full circle moments that make the long, hard days of doing research, totally worth it.
I've trained in institutions all over the world, and I found that Versiti has all of the resources and scientific talent needed for me to push my research in any direction I'd like to go.
So we're one of the few institutes around the world where our sole focus is on all things blood. And that allows us to come together and take very different approaches, but come from very different places of scientific inquiry. And I think that's powerful.
I don't have to even look outside our walls to begin the collaboration.
I think the expansion is essential to put all of the researchers and our clinical research staff in the same location. Hallway conversations can lead to additional projects to be done and research to be done faster.
It will allow us to continue to be excellent in the areas we're already excellent, but also expand into other areas of hematology research that we haven't done before, with leukemia being one of those areas of focus.
Now we are at the moment where we increase our footprint to recruit people and find that momentum.
Some of the amazing technologies that have been developed recently that can be leveraged for blood science, RNA therapeutics and gene editing. And so by investing right now in blood research, there's a number of diseases that have plagued humans forever that we can solve.
Every improvement that we make really is rooted in basic research.
In times where you're in between grants, the support of donors really is fundamental in the work that we're able to do. I've personally benefited from that.
Research that's made possible by generous donors has really allowed investigators here the freedom to take some risks.
Sometimes science, you just have to take a leap of faith and try something new, even if you're not sure it's going to work. And that leap of faith requires the support of philanthropic donors who trust in our mission and believe in us.